Welcome back, everybody, to my outdoor Cocinà. Today we're gonna cook inside. My brother, about a month ago, reminded me of a childhood dish that we both enjoyed, and it wasn't even cooked at home. It was cooked in school. We had this made at school, and every Friday, and I loved what we had on Friday. We were looking forward to Friday lunch at school, and they made us Psja enchiladas. I've already done it a couple of times. The first time I made it, I made the full recipe. I had a big old pot of enchilada sauce, and I just used maybe like a quarter of it. The rest we froze it, and the rest we used it for nachos. We put it over nachos. It was really good over nachos, cheese and nachos chips. It was awesome. But those enchiladas were really close to back in the day. So today that's what we're gonna be doing. So hang in there. All right, this is what goes in to the Psja enchiladas. The original recipe, I believe it was like 2 pounds of ground beef, but I cut this recipe down into half. So everything is measured out to the original recipe, and it goes like this. So instead of 2 pounds of ground beef, we're gonna use a pound of ground beef, and then right after, along with that, we have a quarter cup of powder, chili powder, and then we got 2 tablespoons of paprika. We have 1 tablespoon of black pepper. We're gonna go 1.5 teaspoons of salt. We're gonna go half a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 cup of chopped onion, and then 1.25 cup of all-purpose flour. And along at the end, you can have enchiladas. We cannot have enchiladas without the cheddar cheese. To me, I think they use the cheddar. I used a different cheddar the first couple of times that I made the enchilada sauce, but I think they made cheddar. They used the cheddar. I think we're gonna get it closer to back in the day with a little bit of cheddar. So we're gonna go with 1.5 pounds of cheddar. All right, here we go. Right. According to the recipe, this was posted back in the day on our local newspaper because it was so famous. I guess everybody liked these enchiladas, so they started with a quarter cup of water. Actually, it wasn't a quarter cup. It was a 1 pint. Sorry about that. It's 16 ounces of water. 1 pint is 16 ounces. And then we're gonna get this ground beef in there with the water, according to the recipe. Okay, it's 5:45. It's been cooking for about 15 minutes. We started at 5:30, so right now the ground beef is done. It's just done. So we're gonna go to the next step. According to the recipe, we're gonna be adding all the ingredients, which is the onion, and then we put in the dry seasoning. Everything I put it all together, so put it all in there, and we're gonna put in the 2 quarts of water. Get it in there, mix that seasoning in real good. Pour the water nice and slow. Then we're gonna give it a good mix. Get that seasoning nice and mixed in there. So we'll leave the pot simmering, and we're gonna get some tortillas and get these with some cheese, roll them, and then put them into the tray. This is the way I do them, so I can have an idea. So let's get ready. So the idea is to get the tortilla soft, but it won't break. Then we can add the cheese on there and then roll it. So this is the way I've seen it done. I've done it before, and this is the way I've learned it. So you can use this technique as well. Just put the cheese on, roll it nice and get the cheese nice and tight. Roll it over, and then we'll put it into the tray. Ooh, it's a little hot, but just get into the tray right there. All right, next. Cool. One more second, and there you go. All right, so now go to the next stage, and we're gonna put in the flour. We're gonna put the flour in, put this on simmer, and then we'll add the flour. I'm gonna taste it right quick, and we'll just check for salt. Just check it right quick, see how it is, how it's doing. I think it needs a little bit of salt, but yeah, it's gonna need a little bit more salt, but just a little bit. But always at this stage, you make sure you check your salt. So you're gonna add a little bit. But first, we're gonna put in the flour. We're gonna, according to the instructions, at this point, you put in the flour, all-purpose flour, get it in there little by little, and then we'll be a little whisking, a little whisk. Break it up, make it. Don't let it clump. That's according to the instructions. But you know, however you want to do it, run with it. Just run it. All right, here we go. Sauce is ready. Right there. The enchiladas ready. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes just to melt everything. It smells like it. It tastes like it. It looks like it. Some cheese on top. All right, let's make this happen right here. Smells good. Get that sauce on there. Get that sauce. Yeah, you want 4, 8, 6 enchiladas? You. Okay. All right, here we go. Authentic Psja enchiladas. Nina, let's hear it before I take. Good. Maybe one. They're good, Nia? They're good? Good. Let me check it out. I'm the historian here. I've tasted many of these enchiladas in my elementary school days. Oh yeah. Nostalgia. Memories, food fights. I mean, not food fights, but yeah. Back in school, to my brother Martin, you gotta get in the kitchen and make you a pot of this sauce. Get you some tortilla, cheese. It's good. Very happy right now. Back in the day, we used to eat these with crackers. I think they were like Lance brand crackers. Real good. In school, they served it with rice and beans. I just wanted enchiladas today. Very, very good. The boss came back from El Paso today, and I wanted to treat her to some good cooking, some good enchiladas. These are it. Yeah, some beans and some rice with this. Man, alumni, if you haven't made them in your house, you gotta try it. Just remember, check for salt. At midpoint when you just put the flour in, check for that salt because it's gonna need a little bit. So I added a little bit. I think maybe like a teaspoon, and I was ready to go. I was ready to go with that. I was running with that, right, Caesar? You run with the salt, baby. All right, guys. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking our videos and watching our videos. It spreads the name out. And also, again, guys, make it, enjoy it, and share it. We'll see you next time. One more for the road. One more for the road.